Okay, so today we are going with another very interesting topic which is about urinary system. This would be only an introductory class, rest will cover out things, the separate video for kidney and all these. So we'll discuss urinary system. First thing, what exactly this system is about. So urinary system, which is system for removing waste from the body, waste from the body. Now what type of waste? Everything comes in the waste which is toxic for our body, either that's any kind of like when we talk about the ammonia is quite toxic, we know that. This means it's more than, I mean, 100,000 the 100,000 times it's very toxic. So to change this, we convert this into uric acid, and then uric acid get converted into urea, and this urea is the simplest form and which simply exit out from the human body, right? So the main purpose is to remove the waste product, and waste product here is urea. This urea is formed by so many steps. What these steps are? So first, urea, like when we talk about the urinary, first thing, when we talk about the entire urinary process, we need two kidneys which are quite important, two ureter, and even one urinary bladder. This means these all part take part to excrete, to remove urine. Then one urethra, right? So when we talk about the basically kidney does these all functions. And one more point here, when we talk about the kidney, this means urinary system. If I just simply make kind of human being, if this is the human being, I know it's not very good, but what you will see that epithelial layer which is present around the entire body wall, the entire body wall which is having epithelial peritoneum, parietal peritoneum. But when we talk about the kidneys are present quite at the end. So this means the body wall which does not cover kidneys, it go like this one, this kind of structure is formed. So when we talk about the position, first thing, of course, it's a basic information. Let's start with the basic. We know if this is our entire region, if this is the entire region, we know the upper part till here, that's called as a thoracic. Oh god, sorry. Thoracic. Second, here there's one kind of dome like structure that's called as a diaphragm. And then the body cavity, coelomic cavity, and the fluid is present, these all things, this is called as abdominal part, abdominal cavity. And the downward here, I mean downward, the pelvic region, that's called as the pelvic cavity. So these all regions are present, right? When we talk about the kidney is present at the side. So this means our body wall even does not carry out or covers kidney. So what will there's an important MCQs as well. When we talk about the internal organs, organs have a kind of layer that's called as a visceral peritoneum. This is kind of important MCQs because kidney does not get covered by the body wall. Why? Because there's no any kind of reason, I think, because these are present on the lower side and our body gets another covering. For the kidney we have separate covering. For all internal organs we have visceral peritoneum, but for the entire body wall, that's made up of epithelial layer, that's called as a parietal peritoneum. This is for what? This is for the entire covering, right? So this means when we talk about the kidney, these are present at the outside. And when we talk specifically about the kidney, we use the word called as renal, sorry. So here when we talk about kidney which are present outside the peritoneum, we call them as a retroparietal organ. retroparietal, not parietal but retroperitoneal organ. This means our kidney does not get covered, instead is not covered with the cell wall covering, instead it's a separate organ. That's we call them as a retroperitoneal organ. I hope it would be clear, the cell position, everything. And when we talk about the urinary system, this means the formation or the production of urine. So we are supposed to excrete urine, so around 1 to 1.5 liter, not 15 but 1.5 liter urine, which is uh, produced in our body. When we talk about the per day, it's around 25 to 30 gram per urea per day, and this is yellowish in color. And when we talk about pH, the pH is around 6, which is kind of acidic. And even excretion come in this. Excretion is what? The removal of the nitrogenous waste, metabolic waste from the body. And even metabolic waste, which means simply a lot of things comes, either that CO2, which is bad uh, for environment, and these all. So I hope it will be clear. Then we have urethra and urinary, which we'll read it out and I'll explain you. So here let me just add pictures again. So we were discussing urinary system in man, right? Let's check it out. Urinary system, which is simply a renal system. This means when we talk about the renal word is related to kidney. So it's a system for removing waste from the body. This system removing toxins, everything, and even maintaining the body temperature, regulating the entire body, either that's balancing or controlling electrolytes, metabolics, blood pressure, blood pH, everything's come in this one. The organ which I associate the urinary system are pair of kidneys, ureters, a bladder, and urethra, which I told you. So here's extra reading material which we need to read it out. In human, the normal range of ammonia, which is 15 to 45 mole per liter, right, and 32, while like this amount written, which could lead to a disturbance in the entire body. Let's read it out, this one, which is kidneys are what? They are blood purifier, first thing, right? They are blood purifier, they are paired, and yes, kidney are paired. This means they are present too, and they are bean shaped like a structure located in the abdominal cavity. So when I just made this structure, I just wanted to tell you our kidneys are present down to the part which is called as abdominal. Basically, I have made quite small. This entire region called thoracic. This red line called uh, diaphragm, and there's an abdominal cavity. I hope it will be clear. And then we have both kidneys filter and remove waste substance from the body, either that's in the formation of filtrate, glomerulus filtrate. A lot of things are there, reabsorption, a lot of process occur, which we'll discuss in the next video. Then filtrate flow. Then we have when we talk about the filtrate, which ultimately become urine, either that flow through the ureters. Ureters are what? They are 25. These are ureter, which are around 25 to 30 centimeter long tubes, which are connected anteriorly at the down part with the kidneys, and the opening of them, that's called as the renal pelvis, which is posteriorly. And then ureters will drain into the urinary. Then this here urine is carried out through ureter. Then here it will store, not store, but for few times. Here it's a urinary bladder. Then after that there comes the urethra, which is simply a valves which have sprinters into it. When there are sprinters, this means they control the flow of urine. They have sprinters on the end, on the basic as well. So either there's urethral sphincter, which regulate involuntary control of urine, and the bladder of the urethra. This means external, which provide voluntary. So the external, when it's down, it's in our control. Either we want to secrete it or we control it more. So voluntary control of urine flow from the bladder to the urethra. Otherwise from here it's kind of involuntary. So I hope a basic intro for urinary system would be quite clear. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.